me some money so I can have some food tomorrow. And I was like, but uh, I do need to get my identification, and that take a couple of weeks. And he was like, well, I was thinking maybe today and tomorrow, but Sunday I gotta. I was like, you gotta do what? He was like, I gotta get you a room or whatever, cause there's some stuff that he needs to do or whatever. So I was like, oh, okay. So you make me have to be around while you having sex with somebody in the room without protection, telling me that I have to accept that if I be a roommate, but then you turn around and say that you want me out of here 2 days later without getting my identification. And so when I asked him, I said, well, y'all can't, I said, well, you can't let me stay a couple of weeks until you get your identification. And then he was like, well, legally, if I let you stay here more than 30 days, because I already been here a week. So I was like, my ID will come in 2 weeks. And I was like, and I just leave. And he was like, well, legally, if I'm letting you send documents to my house or, if I needed to get you out of my house, I couldn't get you out of the house. And I just sitting over there looking like, is he serious? Trying to act like you want the option to get police to have police to get. I mean, I understand people think, oh, I'm being smart, but what if you was in that position? I have a multi-million-dollar lawsuit, so to me, that's trash. That's crap. It's bullshit to hear somebody try to tell me after you just said you want to be a roommate with me and uh, you'll let me get my ID sent to your home, and then to say that now I won't even I won't even let her stay more than 2 more days. I'm not gonna let her receive her identification because I don't want her having any rights to be at my property. And I'm just like, God, no ugly, and what goes around comes around, So he said that to me yesterday. So I just was like, whatever, it's trafficking. It is. It's trafficking because they know that the next male gonna try to do the same thing. She does not have an identification. She don't have nowhere to send it to. And you were in a position to help. He knows damn well that I'm not finna be in his home where he can't make me leave. Everybody knows she's not that type of person. She'll get up and she'll leave. I'm asking you for help that I actually genuinely need for me and my children. And because I wouldn't have sex with you without a condom, you're trying to do as many evil things as you could possibly fucking do to me. And then try to make it seem like, oh, you wouldn't help me get my identification. And then try to leave you in a position where you don't have, where you're fucked up. So you can continue to be taken advantage of by me and everywhere you go. They don't want you in the empowered position, you know. So, so I'm leaving here without identification, and I'm fine with that. I'm just glad that I didn't have to give him sex without protection. I'm glad that I don't have that disgusting person all in my body, that would do something like that, and then they're gonna send you away regardless after they sit there and use you like that. And imagine how I would feel being forced to leave without identification, pregnant with a multi-million-dollar lawsuit. People been raping my son, and then he just took advantage of me like that and forced me to have sex with him without condoms. No, that's rape. It's like it's too much to do to a person behind closed doors, and then the next person try to do the same thing. The next black man will take you in knowing that the last black man just ran through you and forced you to do all this stuff without condoms and put you out of his house. He was going to put me out of his house regardless if I would have did it or not, because he wanted to have sex with multiple women. It's not just about me not doing it without the condom. But at least, like I said, I get to leave with some dignity knowing that I did not do it. So the other female, she might think she doing something, but I'm like, black women, y'all don't know how to stick together about anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all know that I'm all over social media needing the help. So for you to come over here with your vagina, and she really wasn't cute like that. I mean, she was okay, but for you to come up in here with your vagina and be throwing your vagina around all like that, knowing that me and my baby are being set up and we have a multi-million-dollar lawsuit and they said they was raping Melbourne, it really just shows that there is no real black unity with black women. And I will always remember the low down, dirty ass shit that black women did when I have my millions of dollars about my pregnancy. And I'd be like, they couldn't hold me down for shit. It was one man that brought me up in the house before I won the settlement about the baby. And the black women couldn't even let him help me. They came in there having raw dog sex with him just to get him to put me out the motherfucking house. Now, because the black woman is involved as well, you got control over what you choose to do. If I don't want nobody raping me and taking advantage of me in a location, then why are you going to bring your ass over here and then be doing all that with him? And you know that somebody needs to help that girl that's not raping her and doing nothing to her and that baby. And if she holding her ground with him where he's helping her, then and she's saying use condoms, then why you coming over there talking about, oh, I'm gonna give him this and I'm gonna give him that, and then have him putting that lady out. So, I was cordial with her this morning when she walked out the door, and she was like, oh, hi, all that shit. I'm just looking at this lady like, oh, hey, and I'm nice about it, but I'm like, bitch, you got the nerve to even be trying to talk to me. I have a multi-million-dollar lawsuit, and the only thing you can do as a black woman is come in here and throw your pussy around. Y'all don't have no respect for each other. It's millions of dollars. And somebody coming to put me out because you don't have no respect for your vagina. Because if you had some respect for your pussy, you wouldn't let him raw dog me, a woman that he just made straight off of the street. Even though I happen to be clean. And then let him call you over there and raw dog you too. You don't care about yourself. And them type of women try to bring you down to their level. It don't matter if she have a job or not. I have a multi-million-dollar lawsuit. People should not be setting me up regardless. But I don't want to be his girlfriend. I don't want to be his girlfriend. I'm not trying to have no raw sex with him. To me, that's a reward. You know what I'm saying? It's something that you choose to do because that's what you choose to do with the person. It's not something that somebody can just force you to do. And then try to give you ultimatums and shit. So I understand how a person can feel like, oh, I wouldn't want her in my house. But like I said, black people, I have a multi-million-dollar lawsuit. Stop thinking about your fucking dicks all the time. Stop thinking about yourself all the time. And that's what's going on with black people. It's like, seriously, I'm about to win a lawsuit. And y'all telling me that the only thing y'all could do was raw dog me and put me out before I fucking won? No, shame on y'all. Shame on their ass. And I'm going to give a pussy to who I want to give it to. They know who I said I want to give it to. And I don't give a fuck if he feel like, oh, he out of my league. He's a damn lie because God already said that he's not gonna allow him to do me the way he been trying to do me. But there is somebody that I would give it to. And they know that. So y'all black women ain't doing shit by over here fucking this man that was supposed to be helping me and the baby. Because I didn't want to give it to him. And he said I was too good for him because I wouldn't give it to him. No, I just didn't want to do it. That's something that I have to want to do from my heart. And if you can't take the time and wait until I'm ready, then you don't deserve it. And you can run out to whoever you want to run out to. But y'all bitches just remember, he was licking my pussy. And remember something else. I chose not to do it with him without condoms. So I know y'all thinking, oh, everybody him and them, do y'all think y'all fucking me over? I'm about to be a millionaire. So remember your little job that you try to shit on me about, your little 9 to 5 or your little part-time job. Because you'll never be as rich as me.